Welcome back. We have a classic from the Tar Heel State this week. Mike Turner shares his 56 International Harvester Farmall 100 with us. Now, while this may be a great garden tractor for Mike, he has some sentimental reasons for bringing this a classic back to life.
This tractor came about an hour and a half from here. I've been looking at a tractor to cultivate my garden with. I didn't have a tractor I could plant without having to use a hoe and use a tiller. So I've been looking for a cultivating tractor, and the Farmall made a good series that does that. This one's got a little more sentimental value to it. I grew up on a Farmall 100 when I was a little fella, learned how to drive 10 or 12 years old on a Farmall 100. So when I found this one online in Reidsville, North Carolina, about an hour and a half away, I called a guy up and drove up there to take a look at it. He said he just had posted it on Facebook. He said, I've had 4 people to call me, or Craigslist. I said, I'm on my way to Reidsville. So I took off to Reidsville and went up and looked at it, made a deposit, and brought it back home a couple of days later. Well, not knowing much about the history of how well the tractor had been taken care of, I put it in the shop and started doing maintenance on it, changing the oil, checking the fluids, greasing it, putting new grease fittings on it, things that really needed to be done to it. I asked the guy when I bought it when the last time he changed the oil, and he said, well, it was changed 3 years ago when I bought it, so I knew it needed an oil change. A couple of weeks ago, I found a set of cultivators I wanted. The sweeps came with it on the back and some round discs used for hilling. I've had to buy a couple of letters on the front to Farmall. One of them was gone, so I bought a little to try to bring it back up to in good shape, and I've got a full set of decals for it. I've got to find out where they go to be sure I'm putting them in the proper place before I put them on. But as president of the Tractor Club this year, the Lord Granville Agricultural Heritage Association, I thought it would be appropriate for the president to have a tractor that he could show, so I've got a tractor.